Right, hello. This is a quick vlog about at Breakups TV and where we are at the moment with Breakups TV. I'm a bit angry and annoyed at the fact that I have to release this vlog at this stage. The vlogs for at Breakups TV I was going to release, there's about 5 already and there's going to be about 10 more on the way. I was going to release them after Breakups TV, but seeing as a lot has happened in the past week, I just thought it's right and fair for everybody involved in the show that I actually do a vlog, and for all the fans, to let you know what stage we're at and what has happened with the show, and to disperse some of the rumours and just basically tell the truth of what's happening at the moment, so you all know for a fact what is happening with this show. Basically, I don't know, I'm not going to be a bitch about this, but I'm not even going to mention names because I'm not like that. I'm not going to mention a name of the person that has entirely basically near enough come to basically fuck up the whole show, and it is not going to happen. The show is not fucked. Number one, the show is not fucked. 2, we are not basically having arguments already before the show has even started. All this stuff online, there's some of this stuff online already. It is not true. Please don't believe the stuff, anything to do with breakups like that on the internet. Just please ignore it, because there's been a lot of stuff about how we're all falling out and arguing and stuff, and that is just not happening. There has been something happen with Breakups TV, some drastic changes, but all for the better in the eyes of everyone involved. To start off with, I just want to make it known that I have written the whole drama series of Breakups TV. The whole show, which is 4 episodes, due in for release in October on YouTube, starring myself. Actually, hold on there, because I've got some pictures to show you, and this has taken me a few minutes to sort this out. But just before I get onto the old pictures on the iPad, there's a picture of, I don't know if you can see that. That's too much light there. I'll have to hold it to a side there, but we've got a picture of Mummy Mel there. Let's have a look. Alright, I'll get back to that one in a minute. But basically, this show had started out and was going to be based in Blackpool. Now, again, without mentioning a name of the person, who in previous vlogs that will be uploaded afterwards, I know that's a bit, but I've mentioned this person in the vlogs, and I've bigged them up and said they're hard working and they are reliable and they're set and committed to this show, which turns out that they're not. The person, obviously, it's really hard to actually talk about the person without mentioning their name, but you know, I'm not a bitch like that. I'm not gonna dwell on the fact. But the other point is that this person is unreliable. They've made promises that they can't fulfill, and basically, so be it, because at the end of the day they're messing with their own career and they're messing with their own lives, and it's not affecting the show, and nothing online, anything written in the press online is not true. So if the word is, if it's true, it will be on at Breakups TV. So but yeah, we had a meeting in Blackpool last Tuesday with all of the cast that turned up, barring this one person that was unreliable, who basically has let us down and basically done stuff that I'm not even going to delve into, because I'm not going to dwell on the fact as far, because we're basically, after this vlog and after today, we want nothing to do with that person. That is it, it's over with. You know, we don't want to just dwell on the past and that's it. We want to move forward with the show and bring you something great to watch, which is what we're doing. We have actually now rebased the show. The show is now moving from Blackpool all the way over to sunny East Yorkshire. We're moving it over to Hull, and me and Melissa Reed at Fame Becomes Me had a meeting on Thursday, yesterday, and I went over to Hull to visit Mel, and we had a great response from everyone in Hull. A better response than we actually did in Blackpool. Everyone in Hull was quite welcoming. I don't know how much I can say because I don't want to have to give storylines away and stuff like that, because it's all supposed to be top secret and stuff like that at the moment, so there's only so much little bits I can say about it. But yeah, everything's fantastic, everything's great. The show is still happening. I have still got right in front of me here, I have got all 4 episodes of the script of the show, which I wrote all entirely myself, which I'm quite proud of that actually. It took some time and effort to put all my work into that show, but hopefully we can bring you some comedy moments and bring it forward. The last thing I'm going to say on the matter is there's two folders there of stuff that's just going to end up with quite a few pages in there of work. So it's just literally, there you go, that's in the bin, that's rubbish. Enough said on that matter. It's totally wasted, and that's totally wasted my time. Everyone else involved in the show has totally wasted their time, and that is entirely one person's responsibility, who have let us down. Not only let me down, the whole cast down, everyone involved in Breakups TV. But like we said, so be it. If they want to basically fuck up their career and get a bad name for themselves right from the start, end of story. That's enough on that matter. We're not saying any more on it. We've basically, what's the saying I'm looking for? We've turned the page. We're starting a new chapter, and it's actually turned out a lot better for us because we're moving the show over to Hull. And like I said, it's going to actually be a lot better for us. We want to basically put some drama into Hull. We thought it'd be better in Hull because Blackpool, everyone knows Blackpool. There's a lot of stuff already done in Blackpool, and we just basically thought it'd be really good to basically take the drama series over to Hull, film it in Hull, base it in Hull, and put some drama into Hull. When I went over to Hull on Thursday and met Melissa Reed, it was quite... Let me just turn this camera a minute, just a minute. Let's have a look. There we go. Spot on. Sorry, it's just angle. There we go. Right, yeah, I went over to Hull on Thursday and I caught up with Melissa Reed again, and we had a lovely coffee and meeting in Savile Row Cafe in Hull. So, actually I just want to say, Savile Row Cafe in Hull, top quality cappuccinos. Top quality, thank you very much for that cappuccino. Alright, anyway, moving on. So, we're moving on with the show. We're not actually going to be filming in Blackpool. No more. All past. All gone. Done. Right. End of story. The other quick note I wanted to mention is yes, there is something online about the at Breakups TV account being hacked. It has been hacked. Yes. There were quite some rude tweets tweeted from the account. We have notified Twitter of the account being hacked, but in the meantime, the person who actually hacked the account, or persons hacked the account, they've changed the app name on Twitter, so we was actually able to set up a new account and call it at Breakups TV, so nothing has changed there other than the fact that they have stolen the account, hacked into it, tweeted some rather rude tweets about myself and Melissa Reed, and we were able to get at Breakups TV back anyway. We've only lost a few thousand followers, but we just like to get it out there that the at Breakups TV is still our name. Please go onto Twitter, please follow at Breakups TV, and basically catch up with all the stuff revolving around the show and what's going on at the moment. As it stands at the moment, this is the cast of at Breakups TV, and instead of me just mentioning names, I thought I'd actually want to put some names behind the faces. Faces behind the names, names behind the faces, faces behind the names, there we go. Now, let me just move this light because I don't think that you're going to be able to see it because of the reflection, so I'm going to hold it up there. And the first one there we've got is Melissa Reed, who is at Fame Becomes Me. All the names of the cast are going to be below this log. We've got Melissa Reed. Next up we have There we go. Tilt this. That's Hannah Cline. Lovely get up costume now. I'm loving that costume. It reminds me of the pearly queens of London. I actually like an outfit. Right, there we go. That's Hannah Cline. We've also got Leigh James. There's a bit of light on that one. Let's have a look. Can I block this light? Hang on a minute. This is... Is that better? No? This is quite a bright photograph. You can barely make that one out if I move it around like this. There we go. Can you see it? That's Tom Watkins. There we go, I'll bring it up closer. There you go, Tom. Tom Watkins is playing Jack in the show. Sorry, Joe. Coffee. There we go. Right. That's Tom Watkins who's playing Joe in the show. And also myself. There we go. With the shades on. Looking fly. There we go. That's myself who is actually playing Jack in Breakups TV. We've got a new logo. So I can bring this one up. You can see this. I'm actually going to get rid of that light and turn this light off, I think. Just bear with me 1 second. I really wish you could talk to me right now and this was interactive or live, because then you can tell me whether you can actually see these. But I don't know if that's a little bit better, or maybe if I put it on the side it's going to end up being too small. Right. I really didn't prepare for this, did I, at all, but let's have a look. Right, we've got the new Breakups TV logo, which you'll see plastered everywhere anyway. I've also taken in some photos, got some photos here of... This really isn't working. Let me just see if I can turn the camera around at that little bit. 2 seconds. You watch, this camera's going to follow me now. There we go. Right. This just isn't working with your reflections. Let me just try something. You can just... There we go. Right, let's see if we've got it. I'm going to flick them the wrong way now. We've got some pictures of Hull, which to me, when I took these photographs and looking at Hull, there's the Humber Bridge. We've got other scenes of Hull there. Is that the last one? That's the last one. To me, Hull, from actually visiting Hull yesterday, I think this is the way forward. Me and Melissa have discussed this at length, and we just think it's the way forward, and we actually think the show's going to be a better improvement and so much better based in Hull than it would have been in Blackpool. In 1 day from Hull, the response about the show has actually been overwhelming. And the welcoming from Hull, the people are just so friendly in Hull and welcoming. So we just hope that, you know, we can continue. Well, I'm not going to say hope, because we're gonna work till the death, and we're gonna actually basically carry on, film this, and get the show out there for you guys. And basically, I'm really annoyed with this camera set up, and I'm rambling now. There we go. Let's have a look. There we go. I've got nothing else to show you, so I don't need to mess about with the light over there. Yeah, I just wanted to disperse basically some of the rumours. Like I said, I'm not even going to mention the name of the person that sort of let everyone down, and obviously let themselves down by basically messing around with the show and doing stuff they shouldn't have been doing. And that's basically, I wanted to disperse the rumours and set the record straight now, and where we're moving forward with the show. So, right, I'm going to cut it short there. Just before I do, I'm going to get a quick sneaky thing in here. I just want to say a big thank you to... I just want to say a big thank you to the people who sent me the cards today. Emma, cards, fantastic, thank you. And a massive shout out to Simone for... And she's going to hate me because I still haven't remembered this one, but actually Simone, I still remember that at Sim Ndubs NYDUKU. There you go. I remember that one. Yeah, but at SimDubStar, thank you for your letter that you sent me today. Thank you, much appreciated. Right, let's move on with the show, crack on, and the next time you see me will be in the show. So, right, big thank you, much love to everyone, and enough respect to everyone in Hull that has been supporting us and welcoming, and a big massive shout out to everyone that's following that Breakups TV, myself at Fame Becomes Me, at Hannah Cline, and the rest of the cast. So I'm going to cut it short there, and basically see you soon.